Hello everybody, welcome back to 100% Mark. So this is your Premier League review for the Newcastle game against Bournemouth at St James's Park, and of course Newcastle came away 2-1 winners in that game, and it was an absolutely amazing game for Newcastle, and the first time that we've got back-to-back wins in the Premier League since April of last season. Now, looking at the way we went into this game, of course, we set up the team the same way as we did going into the game against West Ham. It took Bournemouth exactly 14 minutes into the game to pick off Newcastle and get themselves in the lead by one goal from Harry Wilson. That was, of course, set up off of a corner that shouldn't have been, in my opinion, as Callum Wilson jumped up to header it goal. It went over the crossbar, but of course Martin Atkinson thought that Martin Dubravka had a touch on it and awarded Bournemouth the corner. The corner was taken short, passed to Ryan Fraser. Ryan Fraser passes the ball to Josh King. Josh King whips the ball in at Harry Wilson, and Wilson manages to somehow guide it around the Newcastle defence and into the back of the net past Martin Dubravka to put Bournemouth 1-0 up. Then, of course, on the 42nd minute, Newcastle get right back into the game, this time from a John Joe Shelvey searching for a ball into the path of Miggy Almiron. Almiron, of course, finding Alan Saint-Maximin. Maximin powering a shot towards goal, which deflects off of the Bournemouth player into the path of the on-rushing DeAndre Yedlin. Yes, DeAndre Yedlin on-rushing on a goal at the Leazer's end, and of course he power headers it into the back of the net. Classic Alan Shearer style power header. Ends, of course, up in the back of the net with the ball as well, which puts Newcastle at 1-1 against Bournemouth, and the crowd goes in absolute rapids at this point. Then, of course, it doesn't take long for Newcastle to get that winning goal after, of course, for a decision over the DeAndre Yedlin goal, which they did agree that it was a goal and they allowed it. And then it took just 10 minutes later, and Jetro Williams sends across into the left area for Federico Fernandez to head on towards Kieran Clark, who just happens to trickle a ball into the back of the net past Ramsdale in goal for Bournemouth, and Newcastle come away at 2-1 winners in a game that I predicted we could come into and win. It was going to be a tough game because Eddie Howe's lads are no stretch. They're not a bad squad. But they just didn't have that final finishing touch to finish the game against us on the Saturday, and of course we came away with the full 3 points, which, if we look at the Premier League table, it moved up to 11th in the Premier League table, but now we are sitting 13th, of course, after the other games played over the weekend. And of course now we're headed into the international break. We'll come back on the 23rd of November, of course, for the game against Aston Villa, of course, down at Villa Park, I think it is. Correct me if I'm wrong down in the comments below, but we'll come away 2-1 winners against Bournemouth. Come on, another 3 points in the bag. Hopefully after the international break it'll be another 3 points in the bag against Villa as well, and we'll start moving up that table. Who knows, we might be able to finish inside that top 6 echelon by the end of the season. Let us know your thoughts down in the comments below. Until next time, how are the lads?